Shalom. Like to say all praises due unto Yahweh, Bashina Shai. Like to say double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone, of whom might learn this truth. Peace and blessings to the hopeful members of the elect. My name's Kanawak. Just doing a quick lesson. We're in some real perilous times. A lot of things is happening all at once, and this whole month went by quick, man. So we're at the end of June. It's gonna be July just now. So man, we're looking forward to a lot more hell, instability, chaos, and ultimately because what we're only looking forward to is basically the mark of the beast, that's gonna be implemented, wherein basically there's gonna be no cash, basically like Revelation 13 and 9. Let me just get that quick. Cause we're basically at the end, and Esau's he's basically pussyfooting because they know what they're doing or whatever is to have that this whole one world, this whole like one world currency implemented, but the Most High is gonna put a halt onto that. This is Revelation 13 verse let's start at 15. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. This says that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed, right? And the image, is their plan for their whole new world order, and to have complete dominion of the earth, and and to have complete like dominion over the Israelites, keep us like subjugated. The beast is NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty, the European Union. This is the beast that's like reincarnated. That the life was given. So this is the life that was given. And the life that's given, is destroying the earth, man. All right. The cause that was not money to worship the image of the beast. So it's gonna be ultimately, right now we have a choice, to to go to the grocery store to buy items, essentials, but soon you won't be able to like to go to the grocery store to buy and sell unless you have that thing embedded in your flesh. All right, and like this whole thing with this whole pandemic, this COVID, this whole thing is it's a trial run. All right, because you don't, because you really don't know what's going on in people's body who got it, and you're hearing a lot of things happening to people, and a lot of people are dying. Some people are getting all kind of things in their flesh, and they're trying to go to the hospital, and the doctors aren't even and the doctors is not even able to help them because of all these things, So we're in some dangerous time, man. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand and their forehead. All right, and the mark. All right, When you go into the Greek for the word mark is charagma. Alright. So see, it says charagma.
Strong's G 5480. Charagma. Charagma.
Alright. A stamp, imprinted mark of the mark stamped on the forehead or on the right hand as a badge as the follower of the Antichrist. But there's that's why scripture says that it's not just an Antichrist, there's many Antichrists, right? Alright. It says the mark thing carved, stamp, a thing carved, sculptured, graven work, a graven work, an idolatrous image, and that's what it is. It's just idolatry, because Esau wants to brand people. He wants to brand people as if he's the god. Esau has a god complex. And then we go into the root word again. Charaxma.
Strong's G 5482. Charax. Charax.
A pale, a stake, a palisade, a rampart, a pause between which the earth stone. Yeah, so that's what it is. They wanna imprint something in you. Like they wanna bore something in your flesh. Like you're a piece of cattle. Alright? And that's what we're living in these times, man. And let me just get Psalms 23 verse 1. Let me get that quick. Book of Psalms 23 verse start at 4. And yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Alright, because we're every day we're facing death, man. We don't know if we could go outside our house. You could, you could always, like nothing's is certain in this life, so we're always in fear. And we're always praising Yahweh Bashim Shai, man, because it says, for though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they shall comfort me, right? And that's what we're being comforted with, the scriptures, wisdom and knowledge. I think in Isaiah, wisdom and knowledge shall be the Isaiah 33 verse 6. Alright, so we have to stay on that path, man, and because we're fighting not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, and against spiritual wickedness in high places. Ephesians 6 verse 10 and down on, man. We're fighting against a lot of forces, man. Principalities, man. People who's summoning spirits and and things, like that's why it's everything that's being done in the spiritual world is being manifested on this plane, that where we live. So we have to always have that fear, and that's it, man. And also edify, and that's it. Don't and we just edify and just build. Ephesians 33 verse 6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, and in the strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure, right? Let me just check stability, because we're gonna be stable when all hell's breaking loose. We're gonna be the stable ones. Like these people are gonna be unstable, so we want to be stable, man. It says in the Hebrew amana, it means firmness, fidelity, steadfast. Yeah, so we're gonna be steadfast in our prayer, in our faith, man, and like day by day, man. It says security, yeah, faithfulness, and that's it, man. Like we're gonna be tried, and that's it, man. And we wanna be as gold, tried in the fire, right? I think I'm gonna get that in Sirach or Ecclesiasticus Sirach 2:1, and then I want to close out my son. Sirach 2 verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Alright, so temptation, to be enticed. Alright, let me just look at temptation. Alright, because we're gonna be enticed, man, like, with the affairs of this world. You might be like, we all have our different enticement, right? Whether it's to have a nice job or a nice car, have a fat woman, nice woman, yeah, we're all being enticed, man. And so the Most High is trying us, right? Because you might be single, and then a nice, sexy woman comes your way, or whatever, and then when the Saturday comes now, you don't like, you don't even want to go to camp, because you're in love. You have that desire, to follow her, and then when you do, like when you so there's many ways that the Most High tries us. It might be through your woman, through jobs, through opportunity. All right, so like temptation, desire to do something, especially something wrong or unwise, right? A thing, of course, of action that attracts or tempts someone. So we're all being tested or tempted, man. And like, these women are tempters too, man. Like they might, you might go to a restaurant, you might go there, then she like she has some, like she wants you to get something on their menu, and then it might have pork or shrimp. Then then you have to tell her, like, no, like, I don't eat that. You like, you might not say, oh, like, I'm an Israelite, but you just say, yeah, I'm like, you might just say something, just basically like throw her off and stuff, and or they might entice you to do all kind of madness in the bedroom, man. So we're all being tested, man, unfortunately, man. So like, it's a temptation, handle, test, try. All right, and we're all being tested, especially women, man. Like, women are the biggest tempter. They're, especially the black woman, man. The black woman, the biggest damn tempter, man. I know. I dealt with a couple. All right, and if you're a single, or if you have a black woman, or if you have a woman, be very mindful of the black woman, man. If you have a black woman, unfortunately, it says it's not good. Sirach 2:1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make no haste in time of trouble, right? Cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end, right? So even when you go through certain hardships, or like, you might not, like, we all go through it, right? I know myself, I'm going through ups and downs, but I'm going through it, and I'm trying to overcome, and the Most High will like give me that crown, ultimately, like when like when the Lord comes, because I'm going through all kinds of shit. I'm not gonna discuss it, but only like the close brothers know, you know. And yeah, man. So we're all going through different trials and things. Some people feel like some people don't even know the half, man. Some people feel like, you just go every Saturday and stuff, but like people don't really know. We all go through different trials. Some people is being tried as gold, some people being tried as silver, some people being tried as as like precious stones. Like some people being tried as wood. All right, and we don't want to be wood. Like so we want to be, you know, you know, as precious stones or gold. Ultimately, man. All right, being tried with the fire. For gold is tried in the fire. Slakia, it says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. For gold is tried in the fire, an acceptable man in the furnace of adversity. Beloved, is a behold. It says, believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside lest ye fall. So you always, even when you go through it, you just have to just be in prayer and just go through it, man. Day by day. Don't cleave onto your own thoughts. Just pray. If you have somebody, a brother, who's experienced and and has gone through certain things, you could dialogue, but certain things, like we have to go through, actually, certain things that like we have to go through by ourselves, so with that, let's say all praise due to Yahweh Bashem Ashai, and let's say double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful members of the elect, for the brothers out there throughout different churches, throughout different throughout America, through the Europe, London, Amsterdam, Australia, Nigeria. There's so many Israelites, especially of the Church of Great Millstone, who's out here, man, that uploading, like Suriname, Guyana, Church of Guyana, GMS Guyana, GMS Jamaica, Trinidad. There's a whole bunch of churches, man, that's just, who's been out here, that's laboring. So we're at the end, man, and we're want to receive that crown, even though we don't deserve it. But but we're gonna, like Most High's gonna have mercy on his elect. So like to say all praise due to you. How about Shem Rashai, the one to the apostle of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful members of the elect, which I hope to be, and Shalom.